This is the most exciting blender that Wonderchef has launched ever, and it's called Magneto. Why is that? Let me explain. Normally blenders have a coupler which connects with the base. There is a coupler between the jar and the base which lock into each other, and the motor is below. It rotates the coupler. That is how the blades of the jar also rotate. What is the problem? It is not safe. In the mixer grinders you have at home, just try this experiment, but be very careful. Switch on the machine, start the button without putting the jar, and you will see that the coupler starts rotating, and that is not safe. Imagine if there were to be a kid at home and they just playfully switch it on, keeping their hand on the mixer, which is what we do most of the time. We keep our hand and the jar is not there, the fingers can get cut. And believe me, such accidents happen all around India all the time. This is the world's safest blender. Why? Because there is no exposed moving part. And how is that possible? Let me show you how. Look at this. There is no coupler. And does it work? Let's see. We switch it on by pressing the start button, and then so what is this magic? How is this happening? Well, this is because of powerful magnets which are there in the jar base and in the coupler, and they interact with each other to create magnetic induction, and that is how the blades rotate. Without a coupler, yes, it's the world's first blender like this. There is no other product like this, and which is why we call it Magneto, the world's safest blender. If you have young kids at home, you can use it fearlessly. There is nothing to worry, because if the jar is not there, this will not even start. You can touch here, you can do all you want, it will not start. You can play with this, nothing will happen, and see how it connects. You can feel the pull of the magnet. You don't need to put it in a specific position or anything. Put it in any position like this blindly, and it just fits in. Switch it on. Yeah. Also, you see the sound is very low. The decibel noise is very low. Why? Because there are no moving parts. There is induction motor, BLDC induction motor, which is brushless. So the motor itself is very low noise. There is no friction. There is no wear and tear. So it will last for a really long time. Look at the quality of construction. Superb design. Comes in two colors, purple and coral. You can choose what you like. The jars are made of super fine Triton material. It is the best plastic made by 3M in America. It's the best plastic available, totally food grade, extremely premium. The blades are made of surgical steel. This is the sipper jar. You can pour your contents here and take it away nicely. You can hang it, and the sipper just locks in place, so you can sip your smoothies and juices as you wish. The best thing is that even this is replaceable. So you want to take your smoothie in the bigger jar, you can do this, and you want to use the sipper jar for blending, you can even do. And here is the pulse function working like this. It's just a fantastic machine. Ever since we have developed it, I make my juices, smoothies, mango shake only in this machine. There is one more highlight. The machine has iSense technology. What does that mean? This means that when you operate the machine, it is pre-programmed. It will vary in speed. It will start at a high speed, then go into a low speed after a few seconds, then high, then low. What that does is it rotates your contents very well, pulls them down to the blades so that your smoothie is better. And to top it all, like our NutriBlend Smart, it stops automatically when the smoothie is done after 60 seconds, which means you switch it on and you don't need to stand here and stand with your hand here and nothing will fly off. You don't need to wait for the contents to get totally processed and then switch it off. You can just leave it, and once the smoothie is ready, it will switch off itself. You can do your own thing. Complete freedom. So what do we do today? Okay, let's make two things. We'll make a strawberry banana smoothie in this jar. Here we have some nice strawberry. Here we have some banana. Here we go. So here is some nice fresh yogurt. Very healthy, very tasty. So we just switched on here and we let it play. Slowing down. Again increasing. Again slowing down. Again increasing. "60 seconds, smoothie is done, and the machine stops by itself." I could have gone, checked my WhatsApp, and come back. Now, how do we remove the jar? Well, we recommend don't rotate the jar, it will open and spill the contents. What you do is you tilt the jar, tilt and lift. Let me show you again. Tilt and lift. So if the machine is facing you, what you do is tilt it towards yourself. Tilt, pull it towards yourself. Tilt and lift. That's the best way. Okay, so let's see the quality of the smoothie and we'll see how it is done. See. And we put on the zipper lid and we are ready to go. And we can see the pouring through the zipper lid, so it's convenient to have. Rich, thick smoothie is ready. You would really love to have it. The machine stops by itself after 60 seconds, but if you want, it can stop earlier. So, for example, you run it and want to stop it, just touch this button or touch the stop and start button. It will stop then. You don't necessarily need to run it for 60 seconds. And if after 60 seconds you feel that it should run a little bit more, you want to make it finer, smoother, you can run it for another 10-15 seconds and then stop. Or you can even use pulse. Like this. Okay, so what do we make here? Now let us use the small jar, the zipper jar, to make some, kids love it, chocolate milkshake. So here we put some chocolate. Here is some chocolate powder. Again, we recommend no use of sugar. The chocolate is sweet. We use some milk. Now here, we may not even need to run it for 60 seconds because it can get mixed much earlier. So let's start it. Let's stop it. Let us stop it before because the chocolate milkshake is done. I want to have it all. Let's serve this in this beautiful glass. Look at this. Wonderful chocolate milkshake is ready. So this is a most exciting machine, so sophisticated. When you carry this to your gym or in your car to your office, it's a conversation starter. People are going to ask, what is this? And lovely to use, so smooth to use. You would love using it every single day.